A big hello from Apollo TeleHealth Services. I am Dr. Sushmita Biswas, and today we will be speaking about COVID-19 vaccine and the antibody responses. There are lots of myths and miscommunication running in the community and society about COVID-19 vaccine. So today's topic, we will be covering a little bit of symptoms of COVID-19, and thereafter we jump into the vaccine aspect. What is a vaccine? How is the COVID-19 vaccine from other vaccines? What are the types of vaccines available with us? What are the side effects of vaccination? Who should be taking the vaccines and who shouldn't? And you must be also hearing some phase 1, phase 2 clinical trials. What are they? So these are things we will be covering today. So directly going to the symptoms of the COVID-19 disease. So the most common symptoms are running nose, fever, high grade or low grade, breathlessness, dry cough. There is headache. There is abdominal pain. There's pain in the fingers, in the extremities. There's skin rash, pink eyes, ear pain. It is presenting in various other forms. So these are the common presentation symptoms. Now directly we come to the vaccine aspect. So what is a vaccine? Ideally, a vaccine is supposed to prevent the disease happening to a person. And these vaccines undergo decades of trials to ensure the efficacy and the safety of that vaccine. Owing to the terrific R0 of the coronavirus and its fatality, the scientists and researchers have quickly brought up a vaccine which is not able to prevent us to get the disease, but it is definitely providing us a good amount of safety in terms of getting to serious illness. So in case if I get vaccinated today, tomorrow I may get infected by a virus, by a variant of virus, but I may not land up in having serious illness. I may not land up in getting to ICU. So let's come to the what are the types of vaccines available with us in our country. We all know there are 3 types of vaccines: Covishield, Covaxin and the Sputnik V. What are the phases of these vaccines? You must be hearing various phases. So actually there are 5 phases. First is the preclinical trials. In the preclinical trials, actually the that antigen is being identified against which the antibody formation is there and will be conferring good amount of protection to us. So in coronavirus, the identified protein is the spike protein against which the antibodies are being formed in the body. And in preclinical phase trials, actually the experimental animals are used, like rabbits and mice. So after in this trial, after a good amount of safety is being found and the efficacy of the antibody has been found, then only the clinical trial goes up to the phase 1 trial, which is in humans. Actually about 30 to 80 individuals are being utilized for this kind in phase 1 trials. They are actually, those people usually give us a consent before getting that vaccinated, and in this phase the safety and again the efficacy has been seen, that how much antibody is coming out and what are the kind of effects are being seen, what are the common side effects being observed. These are being seen, and after a good amount of safety level is ensured, this goes to the phase 2 trial. In the phase 2 clinical trial, it is the number of people who are being vaccinated targeted are 300 to 800, and also it includes some comorbidities. In this phase, they also see that if somebody is having hypertension or any other illness, how much efficacy is being conferred by this vaccine, how much safe it is. After again a green signal post this phase, it goes to the phase 3 phase. That is, phase 3 is the phase 3 clinical trials, where the number of people involved are higher, 3,000 to 8,000 people. After again the same safety and the efficacy is being observed, then the FDA comes into scene. The FDA has to approve this vaccine that this is okay, this is to be can be utilized by the community, and hence it is floated to the community. Thereafter, so in our country currently we have these 3 vaccines which I just mentioned to you. Now, how are they different? So Covishield, let's talk about Covishield first. So Covishield is a vector-based vaccine where the spike protein is actually utilized to actually encapsulated into a chimpanzee's adenovirus. Then a particle is formulated, and that is utilized as a vaccine and inserted into our body so that the antibody formation is initiated. Covishield has its 2 doses with a dose interval of about 14 to 18 weeks, and the route is intramuscular, given in the arms, usually in the deltoid region. What is Covaxin? Covaxin is a dead, inactivated virus form. This is utilized to initiate the same antibody response in our body. It is only the method is different. So again, the route is the same, that is intramuscular, and it is given in the arms, but the dose interval is about 28 days. And the efficacy, all the vaccines are ranging from about 76% to 88% Sputnik. Yeah. Now coming to the Sputnik V virus, Sputnik V or Sputnik 5 virus, that is having actually here the human adenovirus is being taken, in which the mRNA is particle of the virus is being used, and then it is used as a vaccine to initiate the antibody process formation. And in this Sputnik V, there are 2 types of shots. So first shot is type 5 and second shot is type 26, and with a dose interval of 21 days. Same route is again intramuscular, arms are utilized. Sputnik is according to the researchers, it is coming like 88 to 91% efficacy is being seen. Covishield, the efficacy is seen about 76%, and Covaxin around 76 to 77% is seen. So more or less they all are actually showing good amount of efficacy to protect us against the disease. Now coming to the side effects, the common side effects. What are the common side effects? It is just the same as after a vaccination happens. So the common side effects are like mild to moderate fever, some are exhibiting running nose or throat pain, body ache, severe body ache, most of them are experiencing headache, and this is the reason why you find a recovery room after the first dose, because it is to ensure that anybody is not having any kind of serious side effect post vaccination. Till now there is no adverse effects being observed or actually reported. I should use the word reported after using any of these vaccines. There are some. Okay, now the next question comes that who should get vaccinated. So the eligible age is above 18 years of age, because below 18 years of age the clinical trials are yet going on, and the vaccination is not yet open for below 18 years of age. So above 18 years of age and anyone are actually eligible to go for the vaccination. Common query: if somebody is having hypertension, diabetes, cardiac illness, liver disease, any thyroid disease, infertility, or any autoimmune disease, HIV, the question is, should they vaccinate or not? Yes, the answer is yes, they should get vaccinated. Another common query is, if somebody have got coronavirus infection recently, what is the difference? The time period difference should be there for the vaccination. So remember this formula which I am going to say. So the date of report plus 14 days plus 90 days. After that you can get vaccinated. Another important query we get is, I got a dose 1 vaccination, in between I got infected, now when should I get it vaccinated again? It is the same formula. So the day of report plus 14 days plus 90 days, thereafter you can get the second dose of vaccination too. So who should not get vaccinated? Very important question. Who should not get vaccinated? If anybody who has experienced severe allergic reaction after the dose 1 of vaccination, COVID vaccination, they should avoid getting vaccinated. Another very important question coming up is, I have allergy to penicillin or these many drugs. Should I get vaccinated? So it depends upon the seriousness of the allergy. If the allergy is that severe that it is causing laryngeal edema or breathlessness, you are able to breathe air, then it is severe. Then you must speak to your doctor before you go and get vaccinated. Otherwise, if there is general rash, abdominal pain you're experiencing, you can just have a preventive measures along with you and get vaccinated. Be careful that if you are facing any kind of symptoms like rashes, pain, increased abdominal pain, or any sound while breathing, then you should seek your doctor. But COVID-19, the corona disease is actually that bad, so these minor kind of allergies can be taken care of instead of avoiding the vaccine. Another important question we get is, what is the time gap should be kept between two vaccines? Suppose a lady gets a tetanus toxoid vaccine, or anybody who gets a tetanus toxoid vaccine, then what is the time difference they should have between the COVID-19 vaccine? So ideally, any kind of vaccine with COVID-19 vaccine, there should be a gap of 14 days, minimum 14 days. I think so I have covered most of the points today about the COVID-19 vaccine. So the major important takeaway messages I should say for you is, number 1, get vaccinated. Number 2, whichever vaccine you get vaccinated, because they all are providing almost nearly same efficacy and same safety bandwidth. Thanks to you all. Thanks to Apollo TeleHealth Services. So give me this opportunity to speak to you all. Thank you.